game that within 3 days has already been ruined by the Soulsborne player base. You might take a look at my level and go, well, you don't know what you're talking about. You're only level 9. Anybody who's farther than my level within 3 days of this game's launch really needs to touch grass. This game is, in a word, fun until PvP becomes involved. Which, that's before you realize very quickly that, oh, yeah, the entire game is garbage. That's a bit of an unfair statement to say. It's not the game that's garbage, it's the player base. Because odds are you have encountered, or if you play this game, you have encountered a player or players who don't know how to play the game, are bad at it, or leave you to die at the first sign of trouble. And that is just stupid. This game is built on is a extraction looter shooter, as it were, but it's not a shooter. It's I'll show you combat footage. Also, I apologize if I'm not very chatty throughout this video. Other than the few times I'm commentating. I recently had teeth extracted and talking hurts. So let's start off with Hollow Grove. Oh, for the love of God. I don't care! That notification, by the way, pops up every time you try entering a match without decent gear on. Why don't I have decent gear on, you ask? And I'm level 9? Why, it's because of the developers' most retarded decision in this entire game. Not only is your inventory up for grabs, all your gear you are currently wearing is also up for grabs. And you lose all of it upon death by a player or by enemies in this game. So none of the gear you're wearing is safe. It would be one thing if you just lost your inventory. Yeah, it would suck, but that would be normal. But no. In this game, you lose everything on your person on death. And of course, yes, your own teammates acting like you're the enemy, stealing your piece of gear under your fucking nose. there are bugs like this shit. I can't open this thing because it's bug closed. See, when the game is like this, it's fun. Like, genuinely fun. But it's when other players get involved is when the game's quality goes down.
This place is finally open. If you want to make your fortune...
footage alone, you probably already realize this game has a lot in common with Elden Ring. And that's going to attract the community of people who...
Hurry up and ring it. Take your junk out of here.
Well, case in point, my teammates literally said, fuck off, fuck you, we're gonna go elsewhere. When they obviously saw me going up the stairs. That's the community of this game in a nutshell. That is why this game is garbage. And of course, they're not gonna. No, I'm gonna stay up here. You guys are gonna come here and find them. I'm gonna force you to. Either I'm gonna die, which literally is no shit at my back, because I got nothing to begin with, or yeah, we're not doing this shit. You're not gonna be chicken shits. These kinds of players are what populate the majority of the game. They help you if it's convenient for them because they need to meet you. When the PvP players come, that is what they need. Oh. Oh, I can't even persist to give up. How bad this game is.
Seek your remains. Return to the living world. A soul cannot wander alone for too long. Reclaim your body as soon as possible.
Let's see if I make it out alive, huh? Probably not, but you know what? Let's find out. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm putting my gear in here. That way, when I inevitably lose everything, alright, let's get the hell out of here. Or that way, actually. Better yet. Because I am just not dead.
See those shiny butterflies? Follow them. This is no place to linger. The Gilden Mist is coming.
Suspected. Humans are completely unreliable.
So I succeeded in escaping that time, and I had to force my party member to fight an elite that I knew we needed the loot for. I needed the loot for at least. I am. When this game is actually doing what it's supposed to, it's fun. Problem lies in that most of the time you're up against players. Like, I'm gonna show footage of a previous game that I previously I played. And you're gonna see real fast how things go sideways real fast. But yes, that is a number of the issues with this game. And yes, my game has crashed right now. You're seeing nothing. Well, you're probably seeing the other footage that I put in right now. Because the game crashed. The game is... the game itself is not bad, as I said earlier. It's the players. You get idiots on your team. You get toxic players who have no interest in your gear, and their sole desire is to kill you for the sole reason to make you lose all that hard work you made. And it's not like they're going after your gear. It's not like they needed it, period. Because what they're actually doing is they're running in bare bones crap gear. Because they know how to exploit the game where they don't need high level. In the footage that I am going to show you, I literally was wearing excellent raid gear, which in the terms of rarity is above the rare grade. Excellent is the tier above rarity. And I literally, you're just you'll see what I'm talking about. as you can see, shit went pear-shaped. And this is not the only scenario where that has happened. I've had scenarios where enemy team had one person left who managed to kill me and another party member because they were exploiting. Our teammate, instead of going, well, I'll rescue you guys because they can't get to us if we go, because we went to a location that you could not get to easily, that they could easily have plenty of time to revive me and my teammate. Instead, they pop their extraction bell as we're crawling towards them and leave. That's this community's mentality. Now you might be thinking, well, you're just saying that because you had a bad experience. No. I'm saying that because I've seen this time and time again with these types of games and the player base involved. I only need to see this amount of matches I have seen to know that this game's life is either going to drop off the freaking click base into nothingness in 4 months' time, or it's going to endure with a rabid cheater player base where everybody is cheating but nobody admits it. I've seen this in countless extraction games like this. I wanted to like this game. I saw footage of it and I thought, oh, it's like Elden Ring. Awesome. But, like most players who are going to be joining this game, the true nature of the game is not revealed to you until well past the CV. Oh, that reminds me. There's a bunch of other shit here too. There's a gotcha mechanic they have. There's the predatory storm. That basically goes, oh, you want our items? Well, you either pay up or you spent countless months grinding.
Go make it count.
And, by the way, their store offers gear sets. Granted, they're limited quantities, but that doesn't make it any better. A unfair advantage at the beginning of the game is still an unfair advantage. A pay-to-win advantage, I should say. It's still a pay-to-win advantage. Even if it's temporary and it's a limited use, it's still a pay-to-win advantage. Part of the reason why you see me jumping back and forth on my thoughts on this game is because, like Dead by Daylight, the gameplay is fun. It's great. It's the players that ruin it. I can only hope that the rumored PvP only mode is actually in development and isn't some wet dream the player base is cooked up. Because if they come out with an exclusive PvE mode, I will be playing this game a whole lot more. Until then, I don't even know if I'm going to keep on playing. Because even though this match went well and I extracted just fine, there's just, the players make this game unenjoyable. And not to mention some of the game design choices is questionable at best. predatory at worst. Anyways, I'm not going to keep on going back and forth on this video with you guys. I'm going to edit here. And I'm just going to say thanks for watching. If you liked, drop a like. And if you're somehow insane enough to like my content, drop a subscribe if you haven't. And in case you're wondering why my voice sounds different or there's a little wisp or whatnot in my tone as I speak, it's because I've had teeth extracted out of my head. So that's affecting my speech. Anyways, I will catch you guys later. This is Saya, signing out.